My name is Courtney. I'm 26. I'm from Ventura, California. I'm a veterinary practice manager, and I have a clan of animals. Simon is a 4-year-old orange tabby. For some reason, I had this pull towards him. I just had this connection with him. Super cuddly, slept on my shoulder every night. It's almost like we chose each other. He didn't start having any destructive behavior until he hit 2.5. Simon urinates mainly on my bed. Sometimes I think maybe the litter box not being clean enough for him. Strange new people coming into the home. Too many people in the house. I took Simon to the vet to make sure that he had no medical issues going on. The doctor told me that everything checked out fine and he thought it was strictly behavioral. When I researched online about Simon's issue, I found a lot of information about 펠리웨이 specifically. A lot of people used it for scratching, inappropriate urination, spraying. A lot of people said that it helped, so I thought I would buy a couple and give it a go. It seemed like a fairly inexpensive solution to an expensive problem. When I first started using the diffuser, I noticed Simon and the other 2 cats. They were all downstairs, rolling around on the carpet, playing with toys. Simon was very cuddly and loving. He just seemed comfortable. My relationship with him was salvaged because I got to enjoy him again and the cuddly cat that he is. I feel like I don't have to be nervous when Simon jumps on the bed anymore, that he's gonna have one of his incidents. I also feel like I can leave my house without plastic covers on all of my furniture and be safe, which is nice. Thank you for making 펠리웨이!
I'm Liz and this is our cat Bob. He lives here with myself and my husband Paul and our children who are 10 and 12. We got Bob from a rescue centre. He's been with us just over a year now. He's 18 months old. We all really couldn't believe how quickly he became part of the family. The children sign his name on the bottom of birthday cards. Bob first started scratching the furniture quite soon after we got him. Obviously, the sofa doesn't look nice now it's all been scratched. And I wanted him to be happy. We tried some natural remedies like cinnamon and also moving furniture around to try and stop him scratching. Nothing seemed to work. First experience with 펠리웨이 was really good. I sprayed it onto the puffy and he just came in and looked at it like something's different and walked straight past it. It worked from the start. I can spray the 펠리웨이 in the morning and go out to work for the day and know that I'm not going to come home to the house having been scratched to pieces. It's meant that we've got a more relaxed relationship with Bob. We can just enjoy having him around the house and part of the family.
Mia gattina si chiama Luna e adesso sono 7 anni che vive con me. I miei familiari mi prendono in giro perché la tratto come un bambino, perché la coccolo, la faccio addormentare in braccio, dorme con me dentro al letto. Senza di lei non so come starei, perché è troppo bella, la voglio troppo bene. Non si fida delle persone, prima che dà confidenza ci vuole del tempo, sta sempre sul chi va là e soprattutto dei rumori, dei tuoni, lei ha paura. Si vede quando è poverina, ha paura. Scappa, si nasconde nei punti più strani, tipo l'armadio. La sua paura le porta a danni. Quando scappa mi rovina un pochino i mobili, tipo il divano. Tengo tanto a Luna, quindi quando la vedo così mi dispiace. È carino, non è vistoso, giusta misura per l'ambiente. Userò 펠리웨이 per 30 giorni per vedere la mia gattina felice. quando uso questo prodotto, a distanza di 30 giorni, ho visto un cambiamento radicale, che l'ho vista molto più tranquilla. Si fa accarezzare quando viene gente, soprattutto adesso le annusa, si fa accarezzare, si mette sul divano con noi, non graffia più soprattutto il divano. E quando ci sono problemi, che sente rumori strani o tuoni, la vedo molto più rilassata. Devo dire che con me è diventata ancora più affettuosa, più attaccata, gli fa le fusa, si butta sul tappeto, vuole le coccole. Lo raccomanderei a tutti quelli che hanno problemi con i gattini o che vogliono vedere comunque il gattino sempre più tranquillo. Io, siccome sono innamorata della mia gattina, quindi quando ritorno a casa e vedo che mi dà affetto, sono contentissima. Stare sempre con lei.
The cat's name's Cassius Disco. He's about 7 years old. He's a rescue cat. He's extremely tough.
When the baby is around him, he becomes a bit tense. We've had a lot of work to do on the house. The poor cat is, in a bit of turmoil, really. It's been quite busy, been putting the floor down in this room and in the room next door.
Scratches everywhere, bites, and sits in our baby's cot.
There's always a feeling of guilt because we know what we've put him through. The amount of upheaval that he's had to deal with. You have to remember that he is still an important part of the family.
Yeah. So we've got the diffuser, going to plug that in, get on with things, and hopefully that will make the cat feel more comfortable and stop him scratching and encourage him to be better behaved. Been using 펠리웨이 for 10 days now. I've noticed the cat spending more time with us. Cassius has been spending more time in the lounge and he seems happier and more confident. The thing he used to do with us quite a lot was watch TV. He hadn't done that for months, and in the last week or so he started doing that as well. He's been consistently relaxed and comfortable in the lounge. So
far, so good?
So far, so good. He just isn't stressed in the same way he used to be.
He's more comfortable, less stressed.
And he hasn't scratched that sofa.
A lot of the changes that we saw did seem to happen early on, and since then I would say he's improved further.
Certainly within a few days of plugging it in, we noticed that difference, and I was pretty surprised by that. I was sceptical, to be honest.
It was a revelation, really. He's playing, he doesn't get stressed out by the baby, he doesn't get stressed out by things moving. It feels like whereas perhaps before he was not really that comfortable with how he fitted into the family, he's basically fitting into his role much better.
I think it's changed my relationship with Cassius.
It's just nice to have a nice relationship with a cat again, just as sort of friends with the cat again, really.
My name's Charlie Brown. I've got a female cat, and she's called Bird, and she will be 10 in May. She's funny, she talks a lot. She's got lots of different chirps and various things that she kind of says to you. She's a bit of a diva, she likes things her way. When it comes to travelling, it is quite an ordeal. It's kind of lockdown, really, so doors get shut, cat flap gets locked, and then it's a case of getting her into the room where the basket is and then kind of manhandling her into it. There's always a lot of meowing and whining, and just not a very pleasant experience for either party. It just makes me feel really uncomfortable because I don't want her to think that I'm doing anything to harm her. The first experience of using 펠리웨이 was great, actually. We could tell a difference straight away. So we sprayed the basket and we also sprayed in the car. She still was bothered by travelling, but it was far less distressing for her. She did seem really relaxed, which was great because that's what we were after. She's forgotten about it as soon as she's left the basket, which is a big change. That used to take a whole day to get over that, whereas now she just saunters out and she's quite happy just to get on with whatever she wants to do. Travelling with Bird was definitely a better experience all round.